It is me, Chris Cuomo. And I have got this molto bene brandy song. I love my mother. I hate my brother. So let's get after it and have a smoking time. Some good fucking bread.
Fucking bread.
Well, Vivek was on Cuomo's show.
I would find it hard to believe that went well, but okay.
Not for Cuomo. Because
that's what I'm saying.
Vivek is annoying.
Yeah, but I kind of like it.
No. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but he's annoying. Like he needles you, right? Like when he goes,
exactly.
Your daughter's on TikTok, ho. What are you gonna do, bitch? You're a scum.
Honestly, there's a certain element of that he has like that I would compare to Tucker.
Yeah.
Because I've been saying for years, Tucker is a guy I would fucking jump over a desk at and try to collar him. Like if he was like aiming that Tuckerness at me. Like there's just times when like same thing with Tucker, he'll needle somebody. It's like if I were the politician, like via satellite, I'd be flipping him off. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you, man. I'd be ripping mics off.
I don't want him to be president. I think he's a snake oil salesman. So let me be clear.
I just want Vivek to just keep throwing grenades at everybody.
Because it's
funny.
funny.
I don't want him to have any kind of power.
Because it's funny. Look what he got Chris Cuomo to admit.
Ramaswamy, why do you keep going at Nikki Haley? Why do you think this is going to bear fruit?
Chris, I don't know what you've been smoking, man. You and the rest of the mainstream media. It's laughable. Nikki Haley's been going after me the whole campaign. First debate, second debate. You know, she's been trailing me for much of the time, but I realize the establishment media has realized that there's a puppet they want to put up. I'm not playing that game. The grassroots of this country know they want a leader who isn't going to send us, our sons and daughters, to go die in foreign wars that racked up $7 trillion in debt. Dick Cheney 2.0's taken over the GOP. Problem is the Democratic establishment media is now rooting for war, too. I'm the only candidate speaking for a true America First agenda on that debate stage, and I think we're going to be successful.
So far, Chris Cuomo's stupid. He doesn't know what he said, but it gets fun.
Vivek, how are you going to bring people together when you just put together a tapestry of conspiracies?
Says the guy that did the Russiagate thing, that did the Pissgate thing.
Says the guy who at one point, and I just saw this clip on Twitter going around again, where he said that half of the country are our enemies because they won't get vaccinated.
Correct. Remember the big Q-tips?
You know that I'm not pitching anything about
Chris,
Nikki
what are
Haley.
you talking
about? Come on my show.
There's no.
It's News Nation. It's barely a show. So.
Yeah, it's not really. It's you know.
She won't even come on my show.
Tapestry
what are you talking about, Pepe?
I'm sure she doesn't.
Hold on a second. I let you put it out there, and now you know.
But you need him more than he needs you at this point. Again, let's be honest, Cuomo.
Here's the thing: you let him put one statement out there, and then you called him a conspiracy theorist, and now you're trying to fucking filibuster. Let him answer the point that he's a conspiracy theorist.
I get to finish smoking, and now I get to answer, which is. This is what the media.
What are you smoking? Bugged them, by the way. That's why I made that joke.
Media is doing is putting up Nikki Haley against me because they know I'm the real deal. Please, she hasn't even been on my show. I'm just watching you get slapped around.
Okay, can I ask?
Wait. He thinks that he is getting slapped around by her. I'm sorry. We don't like any of these people, but we saw that debate. It was the other way around.
Mm-hmm. Also. He's like acting like Vivek's making up these conspiracies. When we went to the GOP debates and sat down and we saw the way the staging was, and then we saw how like, you know, the sections were and who were allowed to be noisy and shit. Like me and Royce turned to each other and we're like, dude, they really want fucking Nikki Haley, huh? Yeah. Like it wasn't before Vivek said anything. We just arrived at that conclusion like, wow, they are really propping Haley up to be the candidate. For some reason, and nobody wants her. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering what your strategy is.
The fact of the matter is, Chris, my strategy is calling out the mainstream media like I did to Kristen Welker at the start of that debate. I asked her about the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, told her to look the audience in the eye and apologize to them. Just like I'll tell you, you're part of the mainstream media despite pretending like you're not. Look the audience in the eye and tell them how you covered for your brother.
No. Do you like him? Do you like him? I'm part of the mainstream media. Yeah, I am. Yes, I am.
That nobody wants to be known as part of the mainstream media. It's not even a good term, but he wants to be part of the club. So, yes, I am part of the club.
You're not. You're not. Your network is on YouTube.
Yeah, I tell them how you covered for your brother for all that happened.
Okay, listen to the brother question. Here you go. Red Rig, it's fun.
I tell how you covered for your brother for all that happened.
I'm part of the mainstream media. Hey, listen.
And you play the same games that the rest of the mainstream media does.
Take care of
You're
your
doing
family?
it tonight.
That's fine.
You have been covering for your brother. You have been playing a game. You were kicked off here on CNN. So
Oof.
No.
Of course I covered for my brother. Here's the problem. You're trying to sue CNN now for the remainder of the money on your contract. And now you admitted that you did. Because he is suing. Unless they've settled, I believe he was trying to sue him for a big portion of the contract.
Ooh. I think he was trying to sue him for more than his contract. Wasn't he trying to go for some wrongful termination?
I want to say it was like 14 mil. I want to say 14 mil.
Oh, buddy.
So, yeah.
You're doing it tonight.
That's fine.
You have been covering for your brother. You have been playing a game. You were kicked off here on CNN.
Of course I helped my brother.
Don't say it, you idiot. You're a journalist. You're not supposed to have.
Of course I withheld information about my criminal family.
Yeah, obviously. My dad was in the mafia. What do you think we were going to do?
It's kind of baked into the cake here.
You know what? That's been journalistic standards that have now been failed, not just by you, but by every member of the broken political media. So, yes, it is going to take an outsider to call it out. And you want to look
everyone
at
in the media
most
is responsible for covering for my brother? See what I'm saying?
90%.
You miss.
Yeah, no. You're responsible for covering for your brother.
Mm-hmm. You just said
that's not what he didn't say that.
90% of the media is colluding with respect to pushing one.
I'm going too broad, says the guy who was just fired from CNN.
Yeah, and says the guy whose brother isn't a governor anymore because he groped two broads.
Yeah. So honestly, my father was in the mafia.
Answer
Vivek.
On the American public for the origin of,
or at least in the mafia's pocket.
COVID-19,
which is what?
To the Hunter Biden laptop story,
what
to now
which
people they decide they want to.
What does this have to do with Nikki Haley? Over here.
He's such a retard.
He's one of the stupidest people I know. He has to be one of the dumbest people. Wow, he's such an idiot. He immediately, I did cover for my brother. Of course I did.
Why did he think he was going to hold his own against Vivek? Like I would be, if somebody smarter than Cuomo thought that they were going to hold their own, I'd go, you sure you're going to be able to hold your own against fucking lunatic?